So I'm sitting here building our first newsletter, first edition of our first newsletter. We're building two, but I'm going to start with one. Essentially, we're starting a podcast called Building Stacklist, and we're also starting a newsletter with the same name. Now, if you want to know where I got the inspiration for that, just ask Danny and the Jam team. Thanks, guys. So, um, I guess I just wanted to I'm in here building this newsletter, and I think I've had so much I'm not a writer. I don't really write. I want to get better at it, but I just my brain's all over the place. So sometimes it's hard to but I have to say that from a Beehiiv perspective, now I've come all the way, AOL, CompuServe, whatever, and then through the I don't know what you call that WordPress period where it was like the only thing. And then you sort of went into Squarespace and Wix and then Webflow and Framer and whatever. So I've been through, and then obviously MailChimp and I mean all the other services that are out there. I think MailChimp was my go-to for the longest time, as was most people's. What's funny is when we started Stacklist, I got a MailChimp account, I started setting it up, and I started importing people, and we hooked it up to our platform. There was something about, I don't know, I just never really wanted to build a newsletter in MailChimp, but I kept putting it off and putting it off. And I kept watching. I met Tyler at a talk in San Fran. It was great. And the author of The Lean Startup. It was amazing. And so I started following Tyler, and then I started his Big Desk Energy, and I started seeing the community around it, and it just felt different. It felt so different from that old traditional kind of I don't know, you should do an email newsletter and the old templates that you would see in MailChimp or wherever, where it just seems so we're having a sale. $2 off, come join us, whatever. It seems so markety, I don't know. But this feels like the evolution of the blog, and that email's not even, I mean, it is a delivery mechanism, but it doesn't feel like an email newsletter in the old sense. Literally feels like it's me sort of going through. Look, I start off by being look, I should have written this a while ago. I've been heads down. The team has been heads down. But guess what? It's time to party. So let's do it. And basically, I was also look, I'm going to put a big fat pink unsubscribe button in here. So if you don't want to be part of this journey, push the button. That's fine. No big deal. However, if you want to stick around, we've got some good stuff coming. We've got a podcast. We've got this newsletter. We got all sorts of fun freebies and treats, jokes, whatever. But there's something about being in here. It's so clean and easy. I really love the sort of dynamic editor here that feels so powerful and yet so clean. I enjoy writing in here. And that's not something I say normally. I typically put it off and procrastinate against this stuff a lot. But I just wrote my first section, and now I'm brimming with ideas, and I'm ready to start the rest of it. So, what is it, 4:28? I'm going to get this sucker out by 5 o'clock. I sat down about 20 minutes ago. I'm going to get this first edition out in the next 30 minutes. I'm going to push the button, and all of our customers are just going to, clap and cheer and fanfare. I don't know. Or everybody hits the big pink button. But I will have sort of broken that cycle of not doing this. And I don't know, I guess just ending by saying thank you to the Beehiiv team, because this is fun and it's great. Keep up with good work. I love it. Okay. Random Wednesday thought. Have a good day.